Folks, how y'all doing today? Ho ho ho, how y'all? But today, I thought I'd take just today to talk about Christmas horror movies. You know, I love my horror movies. I'm a very dedicated horror fan. I've loved horror movies ever since I was a little kid. I know, I'm probably going to hell for watching my horror movies, but you know what? I really don't care because I love my horror movies. I enjoy them, I get a kick out of them. And that's my hobby. Some people like to collect Pokemon cards, some people like to collect baseball cards, some people like to collect stamps. I collect horror movies. I have to say though, I think I like horror movies more than video games, even though I play video games too every now and then. But I like horror movies better than anything really. But let's talk about some Christmas horror movies. I know last year I talked about some Christmas horror movies, but I didn't show the DVD covers, I just talked about them. In this video, I'll show you the covers and we'll talk about the movies a little bit. But here we go. Let's start out with Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. Both very good killer Santa Claus movies. Guy goes around dressed up as Santa Claus and kills people. But the first one's very good. The second one, kind of a repeat of the first one, really. His brother goes around, does the killing, and a lot of flashbacks from the first movie. But not a bad movie, but nowhere near as good as the first one. But if you like killer Santa Claus movies, you'll enjoy this one. I liked it. I thought it was fun to watch. Out of print, both parts 1 and 2 are out of print, so this one's hard to find. You'll have to ho around to find this one. But your best bet is Amazon or eBay. But I think I paid about $35 for this one used. It's a double disc, so it's got Part 1 on this side and Part 2 on the other side. So it's a nice little DVD from Anchor Bay. They did put Part 1 in print again in 2007, but they took it out of print for some reason again, so now it's out of print again, so it's hard to find. So if you find this one, stick it in your stocking this year because it's worth it to add in your collection. It's a gory good horror flick. But definitely check that one out. And they recently came out with the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3-disc set here. You get parts 3, 4, and 5 on a 3-disc set here. Are no special features though. All you get is the movie. But hey, at least they're on DVD now. I bought them all on bootleg about 2 years ago. So it's nice that they're all on DVD now and they look very crystal clear. Part 3, I didn't really care for Part 3. I thought it sucked. But I like Part 4 and 5. Those are good. But if you liked Silent Night 1 and 2, you want to check out these. 3 might disappoint you a little bit though, but 4 and 5 are worth a look, I'd say. But you definitely want to check those out. Those are some fun Christmas horror movies, I'd say. Here's a very good one. Very controversial for its time. Christmas Evil. But wow, crazy one. A guy pretty much thinks he's Santa Claus, and he dresses up like Santa Claus. Hell, he even glues the damn beard to his face. And he goes around, he's nuts. But you'll like this one. It has a good ending. Great transfer from Snaps Films. They make some good DVDs. But this looks a lot better than the old DVD from Trauma Films. I know this came out on DVD years ago from Trauma, and it looked like crap. I mean, the picture quality, this looks crystal clear. I mean, it's an HD looking, it looks really good, and it's uncut from what I've heard, and looks really good, and it's worth a look. I bought this at Best Buy, I guess it was 2 years ago. Never saw it at Best Buy again, but if you see this one, you want to get it because it's a lot of fun. If you don't want to get it, you want to at least rent it because it's worth seeing. It's also known as You Better Watch Out. But very good one. I like this one a lot. You definitely want to check it out. A great Christmas horror movie, but worth a look, I'd say. One Hell of a Christmas. Very low budget. Not really that good. I think I bought it for like $4. But the cover looks pretty neat. I'll show you the cover there. But the movie itself isn't really that good. About this demon thing that comes to life on Christmas and like kills people and crap. It's one of those Fangoria originals from what I remember. But it wasn't exactly great. But if you like those kind of things, check it out. It's from MTI Home Video. I believe it's now out of print. This used to belong to a Hollywood Video in Georgia. It's now out of business. But if you like those kind of movies, check it out. But that one, it was alright, I guess. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Let's start with Jack Frost 1. Jack Frost 1 about a killer snowman. Not to be confused with Jack Frost with Michael Keaton as the dad that dies and comes back as a nice snowman. This is not the same movie. This is an evil snowman who goes around and kills people and pretty much has a, you know what, with a Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie in the shower. But I like this one. It's nice and low budget and it's funny. It's an old one. I think it came out in the 90s. I remember I used to rent it at Blockbuster all the time when I was younger. But it's a good one. It's pretty funny. It's cheesy. It's fun to watch. Now out of print from what I've heard, so it's kind of hard to find. Here's the second one, Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. From what I remember, this one wasn't as good as the first one, but it was alright. They go around and kill Jack Frost with bananas, from what I remember. But this one's not exactly a Christmas movie, but it's alright, but I like the first one better. But that's just my opinion. Oh, here's a very good one. I like this one. Titu. About this lady on Christmas Eve, she gets stuck in the parking deck, and this guy goes around, he's just crazy, sitting there killing everybody. But really good Christmas horror movie. A lot of people didn't seem to like this one, but I really enjoyed it. I don't know why everyone hated it. I thought it was really good. Good acting, good story. The killer was crazy, but pretty bloody, pretty gory, a lot of action, some really gross scenes. But you definitely want to check this one out. It's called Titu. Came out in 2007, I believe. But very, very good one. I really enjoyed this one. Black Christmas. This is the one that came out in the, I believe it was the 80s or 70s. I think it was the 70s. 1974. Not completely sure. But this is an old movie. This is probably the best DVD version you can get. Picture quality is very good. It's remastered. Looks very good. It's a very creepy movie about this guy that's like lives in this house and kills people on Christmas, and all these people are disappearing in the house and dying and all that. But this is a very good one. And he calls on the phone. He's like, "Merry Christmas." It's like a creepy laugh and all that. He talks kind of like this or something. He has a crazy voice. But it's a really crazy one. I enjoyed this one. And the police can't seem to track where the phone calls are coming from. I don't want to spoil it. But you want to see this one. I like this one. It's very good. And it came out with a remake of Black Christmas. They just called it Black Xmas. This one's a lot gorier than the old one. But I don't think the story's as good as the old one. But this one's alright. But I kind of like the old one a little better. But this one came out in, I think it was 2006. But it's pretty good. The story's a little bit different than the old one. But it's still a very good movie. If you like the old one, you might enjoy the new one. But definitely check those out. Who's that talking back there? I don't know. Here's a very good one. Santa's Sleigh. I like this one. Starts out with a lot of action. We got Bill Goldberg, the Santa Claus, going around killing people, causing chaos. You got just good action in this one. It's funny. It's got the girl that played in The Hills Have Eyes. What's her name? I can't think of her name. But Emily D. Raven, that's her name. She plays in this one, and good acting, and just an all-around fun little horror movie. But I have to say, this is one of my favorite ones I watched during Christmas. Santa's Sleigh. They should make a sequel to this one. I'd buy it. But you definitely want to check that one out. And last but not least, I bought this one last Christmas called Homesick. It's a pretty crazy one. On Christmas Eve, it's like this guy comes around with a suitcase full of razors, and he asks everybody their wish, and they wish for something to happen. This monster thing goes around, starts killing everybody. And I wouldn't really exactly call it a Christmas movie, but it does take place on Christmas. But it's a pretty weird movie. I mean, if you like those kind of movies, it's pretty low budget and pretty gory and pretty bloody. It's got Bill Moseley, Tiffany Shepis, and Tom Talls. But it's a good one. You definitely want to check that one out if you like low budget horror movies. But those are some Christmas horror flicks. Well, you have a good day now. I'll see y'all later, and happy holidays. Oh my God, phone out. Well, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.